In the blue corner, by way of Austin, Hercules Norton. And his opponent across the ring, Manchester.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Crusher's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
The guys here calming down. Yeah, the other day he said he don't fight him middleweight no more. You tired.
A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Crusher, this is going to be a hard fight for you.
Look at that combination by Crusher.
I want to see you get cut.
Keep working the jab.
I want you. I want to spend my life. You hear me? Trust me, I'm about to play that part. I want to spend my life with you. Spend my life with you. I want to spend my life with you. Yeah. Spend my life with you. Want to spend my life with you. Hold on, bro, because you doing too much backing up and want me to chase you. And I don't like that. I don't like that. You think you're going to take out my stamina? Huh?
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Crusher. Crusher's defense is paying off now. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
I'm gonna let you run.
A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Crusher. A little head hunting with the right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Come on, get bumped. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. What a big shot. It was in his scope, and he pulled the trigger with that straight shot, scoring the knockdown.
And he had a beautiful sight there.
1, 2. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And now he scores well with the straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Crusher. Little volume punching to the body there. Scores up top with a left. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Don't get him there.
Blocks away that headshot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Round comes to an end here. Pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths.
Norton's hurt by a big shot. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
He missed with that headshot.
Yo.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Crusher. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Jab and a straight by Norton. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good job protecting himself. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Crusher. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Norton. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good return fire that time. Good scoring counter punch by Crusher. Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Crushers in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch, I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
Solid straight right hand. Norton's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
A well-placed left hand up top. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep working the body.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Fires right back at him. Norton's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Crusher's right hand scores well that time.
Keep your head moving. Good.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives... This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Crusher's really bringing a lot behind that uppercut. Teddy, how much of a factor is the lower body in landing that power shot?
Well, it's everything, really. It's kind of like being a golf player where you get all your torque with that swing where you put your hips into it, so the hips are going into that punch, and he's really bringing that trunk right up into the punch.
That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. He just missed that shot up top. There's a straight right hand. Right to the belt line.
Keep working the body.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Hands up. Hands up.
Scores with the uppercut. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Norton's nose is starting to bleed. Right hand downstairs. Norton's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Chris, I see you over there.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Norton's combination punching is working well here.
Looking good.
Come on.
Nice two-punch combo by Norton. Crusher's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Crusher's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Solid hook. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Norton's probably going about this the wrong way. He is not having success as an in-fighter.
And if he does, then he's losing the fight because he's not going to win it on the outside.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Norton. Scored well with the hook. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. There he brings a jab right hand. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark.
Inside.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. And that's the end of round 6.
You got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Norton's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Nice solid left hand scored by Norton. Norton's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Crusher's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Norton's got to do more than this. I mean, you can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your way. This fight is going opposite of how he needs it to go right now.
Well, maybe it's not, Joe. Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the ref to stop this fight.
And he returns on that exchange. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That was not well targeted by Crusher. What the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Norton. How about a return to sender with the left hand? well after being hit himself. Start round number 8 here. Norton's in a real tough spot. Not only is he down on your scorecard, I mean, that's obvious to see that he's losing the fight here through 7 rounds, but he doesn't have the look of a guy that he can get himself back into the fight.
Oh, this is what it's about. I mean, who said that this was an easy business? He might have to be reminded of that. Who said this was an easy business? It wasn't going to be about just when you had to lead, when you had the right opponent in front, when you were hitting the heavyweight. It was going to be about, always was going to be about these kind of things.
Oh! What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Norton's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself...
Wow! He just fought the other guy's fight. And now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Norton's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Solid left hand to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Crusher's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp, big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that hurt him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, the sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Gotta pick my shots.
Norton's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good shit.
Norton's team. And it's over. This fight is over. Crusher's gunned down yet another opponent.